All right, welcome back. And in this video, let's review the 9 pillars of Jazzy WP. My overall series, just to give you this introduction on WordPress, is to keep you focused on some of the core functionalities that you will want in your website. So we covered, backups, security, integrations, making things searchable. We didn't cover SEO, but we'll get to that in a later video. Covered marketing, kind of, where you're organizing all your companies that you're working with and maybe even organizing some of the content that you want to promote on social media. So that's a good tool to have for marketing. And now we come to the meat and potatoes, I guess, of any business, which is bringing sales and collecting money. E-commerce is a pretty broad term in general because it really depends on what it is that you're selling. If you are selling widgets, then you got to ship them out and you got to have that in inventory. There's a lot of pieces that go along with that type of service, selling a product. Whereas if you are selling a service like website design, then maybe I just need to get one lump sum payment or have it broken out over 3 payments. Or if you are selling a service like website hosting and maintenance, then you have a recurring revenue aspect to it where you have to be able to bill on a regular basis. If you're a coach or consultant and you're offering consulting services and you get on a Zoom call, but you want to get paid before you get on that Zoom call, then that is booking your calendar. So e-commerce can be a whole lot of different things. And in this video, I don't really want to get into the actual nitty-gritty of it. I want to cover some of the options that are available. So with that said, let's go over to the website and let's go over to plugins. Just going to cover core concepts here. So if I go to add new, I'll go to WooCommerce. So in WordPress, this is WooCommerce. It is a plugin that is created by this company, Automatic. Automatic is actually the company that drives WordPress itself, right? So the founder built this company out, which provides additional services besides WordPress, right? So WooCommerce is probably like their biggest moneymaker from WordPress. So WooCommerce is ideal for your physical products. Obviously, there are plugins that will let you do subscriptions and calendar booking. So WooCommerce is a huge ecosystem where you can have anything basically that you can imagine. And if it's not there, some other service provider probably has a plugin that will do that for you, like using WooCommerce. So that is one option. There is a new kid on the block that is really worth looking at, and it's SureCart. This is from WP Crafter, and Adam is the founder there. And these guys just launched last year, but what they're doing is pretty amazing. So this is another option to consider when you are building out your payment needs, depending again on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a calendar booking, then this probably might not work for you. So like subscription based, membership, SureCart will do that for you. But if you're looking for a calendar booking type thing, then this might not be the solution that you're looking for. I think if you stick with these two, it's probably more than enough. But if you just need, let's say, a one-off payment, SureCart will do that for you. If you need a form to be filled out and then you want a payment, then Fluent Forms is an option. Gravity Forms is an option. Fluent Forms might be what you need just to capture your contact information. Like on the contact page, you want to have a form submission. You probably want to go with Fluent Forms. There's Gravity Forms, there's Contact Form. I prefer Fluent Form. So Fluent Form has payment gateway option where you can connect it with PayPal or Stripe and get a payment when that form is submitted. So e-commerce is really dependent on what you need. In general, WooCommerce would be a very good option, but it's much more complex. It requires a lot more maintenance, and if you have a physical product, by all means, WooCommerce is probably the best option for you. But then, you have these newcomers like SureCart, which is really, even though it's new, it's quite powerful already. So it's something to look at. But if you have some very basic needs, maybe a contact form, since you need a contact form anyway, you might be able to do that. Again, there are other SaaS products that are available that you can embed within your website to create e-commerce functionality. Comparing to forms, talking about forms, there's paper form and type form. There's so many different options. Again, something that is dependent on your need or what you need, how you need it connected to your other pieces of the business. That's pretty much it for this video when it comes to WooCommerce. I know it was just more broad, but for the basic concept of WordPress, I think it's important that you realize that when we're talking about e-commerce, that there's way too many variables for me to generalize it and say, hey, just go with this one, because it really depends on what it is that you're doing and what it is that you need. Okay, so we will cover analytics in our next video. Again, if you like this video, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're finding value so far. See you in the next video. Bye.